Hearts surge ahead by 8 points after dramatic victory over Celtic. Could this be the shake-up Scottish football has been waiting for? Imagine the thrill of watching your underdog team not just compete, but dominate against one of the giants of the game. That's exactly what unfolded at Tynecastle, where Hearts claimed a decisive win over Celtic, pushing their lead to a commanding 8 points at the top of the Scottish Premiership. It's too soon to talk about rewriting history, but let's face it, this victory has Hearts fans dreaming big. For newcomers to the sport, the Scottish Premiership is Scotland's top football league, and for over 40 years, it's been a two-horse race between Celtic and Rangers. Hearts, often seen as the plucky challengers, are now seriously threatening to break that mold. Catch them if you can, as the old saying goes, but are they finally ready to seize the crown? The match itself was a roller coaster, with the first half tightly contested and both sides showing grit. But here's where it gets really exciting. In a pivotal 3-minute spell after the break, Hearts turned the tide decisively. They surged to a 3-1 lead, and from there, it was smooth sailing for the home team. To help beginners understand, football matches are divided into two halves of 45 minutes each, plus added time. This burst of goals wasn't just about skill, it showcased Hearts' resilience and tactical smarts. Alexandros Kyziridis added to the scoreboard with Hearts' second, showcasing his flair by darting in from the left flank and unleashing a powerful right-footed strike pass to frozen Kasper Schmeichel in the Celtic goal. The atmosphere erupted again when Dane Murray clumsily tripped Claudio Braga in the penalty area. For those new to the game, a penalty kick, or spot kick, is a one-on-one chance with the goalkeeper from 12 yards out. Lawrence Shankland stepped up calmly and slotted it home, sealing the deal. Celtic's manager, Brendan Rodgers, looked utterly dejected on the sidelines, and honestly, you can't blame him. His team has been dealing with plenty of challenges this season. Of course, Celtic didn't roll over without a fight. They bounced back impressively from Hearts' blistering start. Early on, Murray, who had a rough day all around, accidentally scored an own goal in a moment of panic, trying to clear a dangerous cross from Shankland. But Celtic clawed their way back, with captain Callum McGregor expertly finishing a precise cutback from Kieran Tierney to level the scores at 1-1. It was a textbook example of teamwork and composure under pressure, reminding us why Celtic are perennial contenders. And this is the part most people miss, the defensive heroics that kept Hearts in control. Hearts goalkeeper Alexander Kyziridis was a rock in the first half, pulling off a stunning save from Benjamin Nygren's effort. Later, he denied Arne angles after the ball deflected off teammate Tomas Magnussen. Craig Hockett threw himself in the way to block a late Shin Yamada shot in added time. As the clock wound down, Hearts looked supremely comfortable, with fans belting out their anthem, "We Shall Not Be Moved," a nod to the classic folk song, symbolizing defiance and unity. It's becoming harder to dismiss this as just noise, there's real momentum building. But here's where it gets controversial. In a league where Celtic and Rangers have hogged the spotlight for decades, is Hearts' rise a fairy tale come true, or a temporary blip in the duopoly? Some argue that Hearts deserve this chance, pointing to their consistent performances and fan passion. Others might say it's unsustainable, with Celtic's resources and history giving them an edge in the long run. For instance, skeptics could wonder if underinvestment in Scottish football overall, like fewer high-profile signings compared to Europe's big leagues, is making these shifts easier. What do you think? Can a team like Hearts truly dethrone the giants, or is tradition too strong? Do you side with the optimists cheering for a new era, or the cynics predicting a Celtic comeback? Share your hot takes in the comments, I'd love to hear your opinions. Full report to follow.